yeah, showing off some of our lavender, mint growing out here. We got bay growing out here. A lot of different types of herbs. Something else you might want to try is sage, of course, and cilantro, and of course your parsleys all do very well this time of year.
And you're taking phone calls right now. We have a first caller. Who's on the phone?
Sharon.
Yes.
Sharon.
Sharon, how are you?
Well, good, thank you. Thanks for receiving my call.
No problem. What's going on, young lady?
Well, I have a problem with my orange trees, and the leaves are rolling up and kind of yellow. And I believe they got overwatered.
Okay. Well, they may be.
What can I do?
Yeah. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to be watering all your citrus trees, even your younger trees, about every 2 to 3 weeks. That's the ideal situation. And believe it or not, if they're looking a little bit yellow, you can still probably fertilize them. We're staying fairly warm, unusually warm later in the season. So a little bit of fertilizer or foliar feeding is the ideal situation. I'll mention my book, Extreme Gardening. And the other thing you may have is a little bit of thrip damage. You ever heard of thrips before?
Never heard of thrips.
Well, little guys that fly around, and you might want to release some lace wings in the springtime. And our spring, folks, starts usually about the middle part of February, and we'll show you how to release those beneficial insects. In fact, we release a lot of different types of insects in our garden to control a lot of our non-beneficials.
Wow, that's interesting. Bill is on the phone now. Bill, what's your problem?
Bill?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
My poinsettias do very well all year round. Okay?
Good.
But when it comes time to this time of year, how do I get them to go red?
Yeah, that is a good question. What you need to do is they've got to be in a perfect 12 hours of darkness and 12 hours of sunlight. What happens is that, here they are right here, folks. What they do is they actually take the greenhouses and they cover them up. Yet, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but they cover those greenhouses up completely at night for at least 12 hours. And they usually start, and you're a little bit late, usually between September and November in doing this, depending on when they want them to turn red. And those, well, those flowers that you refer to are not really flowers. Those are called bracts. The flowers are right in the middle. And one thing you want to keep in mind when you're actually, well, choosing your poinsettias, and let's just show some folks out there, you want to make sure these flowers, which are right in the middle, are still closed. You can see one's just starting to open up. But the fact that they're still closed means this poinsettia is going to last all the way till Christmas.
And you know, those are pretty.
They're gorgeous.
You got to keep those intact.
Perfect.
All right, Lydia is on the phone. Good morning, Lydia.
Lydia?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good morning, Yetta. Good morning, Dave.
Thank you.
Hi. I have a 6-year-old orange tree, and I have black spots right on the leaves, and I don't know how to get rid of them.
You know what? I want to take a look at those black spots. I have no idea what they might be until I look at them. And folks, this is one little hint for you. Just send me a picture of Garden Guy at gardenguy.com, and I can go ahead and take care of it. It may be some type of fungi or something along those lines, and we'll figure out some type of fungi you might want to spray, even something like a cornmeal tea. So Garden Guy at gardenguy.com, just take a picture of it, and let me see a picture of the overall tree. This is very important. A lot of people will take me a picture of just one leaf. I like to see what the overall environment looks like, the base of the trunk looks like, and basically the surrounding area. And that gives me a good idea of what you're up against.
There's not a question that can stump you. You just know everything.
Well, let's see about that one. We'll look at it and see what happens.
Tess, we're going to send it back to you. He gave me a handful of mint leaves. Oh, my gosh. Smells so good.
Just don't touch his gloves. They're very dirty.
Oh, come on, Tess. Come on out here, girl. I need a little bit of help in the garden.
And there's a hole in it, too.
Yeah, there's a lot of holes in it. It proves
so
that I do
don't shake his hands either.
Oh, thank you. It proves I do a little bit of work out here. Yeah, come here, girl. Come here.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Yetta.